And now to the second of our FPA member categories, the Print and Web Story of the Year by a full member of the FPA, sponsored by Famiglia Cecchi, who have kindly provided all the delicious Italian red and white wines you've been enjoying with your dinner tonight. And to present the award, we're pleased and honoured to welcome the CEO of Famiglia Cecchi, Andrea Cecchi. So the first nominee is Sonia de la Salle Stolper of the French newspaper Libération with Grenfell Tower, Une peine qui ne s'efface pas, a pain that doesn't fade. A story about how, in the aftermath of the Grenfell tragedy, an unprecedented mental health operation was put in place to help the whole community deal with its psychological effects. Sonia de la Salle Stolper convinced the health authorities to let her talk to all those involved and to discover a more positive aspect and how the whole community, victims, health and social workers, came together in a spirit of resilience to try and overcome the horror. The second nomination for FPA Member Print and Web Story of the Year is Met Rogers of the Danish magazine Weekendavisen with Mørkesker over Grænselandet, Dark Clouds over the Borderland. This, yes, applaud, why not? This long-form article explored the many different factors that make up the Irish border problems that 6 months after this article was written are still threatening to derail Brexit negotiations. The third nominee in this category is Michael Streck for Germany's Stern magazine with die Seele der Nation, for the soul of the nation. Michael Streck and photographer, yes, indeed, absolutely. Michael Streck and photographer Olivia Harris worked on this story about the Irish referendum for repealing the abortion ban for more than a year. They built up a relationship with the people portrayed to get them to open up as supporters and opponents were locked in a fierce battle where front lines were not always distinctly drawn. The judges found all three very interesting. However, they felt that the one that was a clear winner, and the one that got furthest below the skin, was an example of good storytelling with new and refreshing angles on the Irish abortion referendum. The winner, die Seele der Nation, Michael Streck from Stern magazine.
Yeah, thank you so much. And this was the story about Ireland and the women in Ireland, and kudos to them. And I'd like to thank two women too. My wife, who translated the story into English, and the brilliant photographer Olivia Harris. Without her help, this story wouldn't have been possible. Thanks so much. Enjoy the evening.